Hi guys. So if you want to know an easy method and an easy way to script, I hope I can help you, and free of charge as always. So if you follow me on Riddick, welcome. Um, or if you just found me on YouTube, please like and subscribe because I'll be adding a lot more content now. I've been very busy. The reason why I haven't been posting to my channel was because I had an aunt with cancer. She has passed away, and some time has passed now, and I am going to be putting content up constantly. If you know me from Riddick, hello, or Quero, because I'm a creator on both. So basically with scripting, you can just buy you a notebook. Like, I think I paid like $1 each for these at Walmart. I mean, you're going to scribble all through it, so I wouldn't worry about getting something real fancy or something that you're going to pay more than a couple bucks for, okay? Because seriously, you're going to scribble through this thing really quickly when you're scripting, so why waste a lot of money? You can go through tons of these, okay? So they add up. Well, long story short, I want you to think back to elementary school, okay? Go back to elementary school where someone, like your teacher, whoever, your parents, whoever would help you with spelling words, you would get this list, say, every week, right? And it was all the spelling words that you were supposed to memorize. And you would sit either at school or at home, and you would constantly rewrite each word over and over and over again, right? Because you're scripting these words, right? So, you're scripting. That's what you were doing back then, believe it or not. You were memorizing these spelling words by continuously writing them down so they got into your mind and into your subconscious mind, right? And once it got penetrated through your mind and got into your subconscious mind, you never forgot it, right? It's always been there. Occasionally when we grow up, we're like, that word don't look right. Did we spell that right? Which is totally normal, because especially if you haven't spelled a word for like God knows how long. But bottom line, it's the same context. So that's basically what you want to do with scripting, okay? That's what I have found, not from coaches, from Shirley, tested and tried, okay? So basically, take something that you want to materialize from your 4D to your 3D, okay? From your imagination to 3D. Because remember, your 3D is just a projection of what your imagination and what your what's held in your subconscious is literally reflected out here into the 3D. Okay, I'm living proof of that. I didn't have to have a coach or anyone else tell me that bullshit, okay? I figured that out on my own. And if you haven't watched my story, go back and watch my story. It says my story on the video if you ever want it. It takes off pretty slow, but it does pick up momentum. Anyway, so write in the notebook like what you're wanting, okay? So if I was to open this notebook, I have a few things in the front of it, so I don't want to share that. But in the front of the notebook, you just start writing, guys. Just start writing. And be like, if it is you want like a specific person, or if you want money or whatever, just put in there, like, say you want to manifest your rent being paid. Be like, I need $1,000, or I need, don't do that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have $1,000. I am so grateful I have $1,000 now. I am so grateful I have $1,000 now. That has worked for me numerous of times, whether I say it out loud or whether I script it. But I find if you write it down, it actually happens a little faster. So I don't do it very often because I manifest through SATs. That is my number one go-to. That's exactly what works for me. That's what I found years ago before I found the law. That's just me. That's how I do it. I can visualize. I'm blessed to be able to do so. I understand that a lot of people out here can't. I can visualize something and I can project it out here. So I want you to concentrate as you're scripting, as you're writing things down. If you can envision it, I want you to envision having that $1,000 in your hand. As you're writing. So you're writing everything down. You're writing everything down, right? And I want you to get into your head, and I want you to literally, guys, I want you to envision the smell of that money. I want you to envision seeing that money. I want you to use your senses. I want you to be able to physically feel yourself counting this money out. And I want you to do it at the same time as you're scripting. Okay? Now, while you're doing that, that can actually speed up the manifestation. It can. Now, if you having trouble, you can use your imagination, and you have trouble doing both scripting and using your imagination at the same time, practice makes perfect. Just keep trying and trying and trying, and eventually you'll get there. You will. Now, if you can't visualize at all, then as you're writing it, just verbally state what you're writing out loud. The subconscious likes your voice. It hears you. So just write it out, you know. But basically, that's all you have to do. And on Reddit, we get asked a lot, how do I know how much to write? There's no right or wrong answer to that, okay? You'll know. Every single person out here is different. What's good for me or someone else is not good for you. I mean, you will know. You'll either get tired of it after a while and you'll put it down and you'll write every day in it. You do not have to write like 3 times a day or 10 times a day or 20 times a day. You don't have to do that. I found when I get up in the morning after I go run and do a few things and come back, and if I do it then, that's like the best time for me during the day. But at night my mind's just going too much and too much going on. But for me, that's what works. So just figure it out. If you want a routine, whenever you're able to do it. So, I mean, there's no right or wrong way. There's no perfect method to it. It's whatever you guys assume. So you assume it's working, it's going to work. And that's the bottom line. Scripting isn't meant to bring you your desire. You bring you your desire. It's from the inside out. Okay? Bottom line. I got the hiccups, guys. So basically, you are literally creating it, speaking into existence, because it's already done, and you're projecting it out here. Okay? That's it. So there's no right way, there's no wrong way. See you later.